I used to cry a lot, even over the smallest thing. People knew and they took advantage of it. Even those very close to me, they will hurt me and walk away over and over and over again because they knew all I would do is to cry. I won't speak up or fight back. I will only cry. I became known as the emotional one. I am too sensitive. Just the word could mean 1,000 things to me. I am overly kind and silently suffering. The funny part is, I didn't even realize it at first. And I was slipping into sadness, into isolation, into a silent kind of depression until one day when I got the message. But before then, I kept on losing myself piece by piece. And no one noticed because I was too emotional to even confront my pains. Okay, welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber. And if you are seeing this pretty face for the very first time, thank you for stopping by. I love you so much. And every second spent on this channel, you will get value for it. That's a promise. Without further ado, let's continue in the topic of today. See, being emotional isn't the problem. The problem is when your emotions start controlling you instead of you controlling them. And this is me for a very long time. Now, let me tell you what being too emotional taught me after all the years of pains, tears, and heartbreaks. Being too emotional without creating boundaries attracts manipulations. The truth is, people do sense it when you are too afraid to say no. They know when guilt works on you unnecessarily. And if you refuse to guard your heart, people will use you like a playground. Secondly, constant crying isn't healing, it is suppression. It's true that crying can be necessary sometimes, but when it becomes constant, it's now a max. Those times I was crying instead of me speaking up and confronting my pains and setting boundaries to protect myself from getting hurt over and over and over again. I just kept finding myself crying like a baby. Thirdly, when sadness went unchecked, it built a dwelling within you. When we are sad and we decide to ignore it, it begins to settle, filling the corners of our hearts until suddenly it feels like home. You might not even notice it. When sadness becomes your comfort zone, you start to believe that people are too good to be true. You are too emotional to ever feel steady. You start thinking that's your personality, that's how God created you. When I realized my problem, I started asking myself, what if I could feel everything without letting them get to me? And that was the beginning of freedom for me. Today, I'm not emotionless. I am now emotionally wise. I still feel emotional, but I don't let those feelings trap me anymore. I choose my peace over proving a point, over pleasing people, and I refuse to keep drowning in pain. See, if you are like me, I understand. I see you. I understand those struggles. But listen to me. You don't have to stay in that place. You don't have to keep crying alone. You don't have to let your emotion keep stealing your joy. This is a call for you to take your peace back. Do not allow your emotions to keep controlling you. Being too emotional can quietly be destroying your peace. And with this, we've come to the end of today's video. If this spoke to your mind, don't just watch. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a very big thumbs up and share. Someone out there is quietly drowning in their emotion, and your click could be their lifeline for more real, raw, and healing conversations, because healing is possible. And you're no longer alone because you are here. And I love you so much. Even you can't change that. So thank you for joining me today again. And to my new subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you for staying till now. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.